Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rational Investors Bitcoin Summary video on YouTube for Thursday, July 24th, 2014. As you can see, this is our website, therationalinvestor.co. If it's all about Bitcoin trading, we've been blogging away in our crypto daily. So if you want to know what we're sort of thinking right at the moment, feel free to pop in there. We have longer versions of these videos that we produce at the same time. You can find them in the Crypto Live room. And of course, we've got our school for for Bitcoin trader development running right now. We have 2 full classes running, and I think the students are really happy. So if you want to learn more about those programs and when the next one's about to start and all that, feel free to pop in there. And as always, if you want to learn about any of the tools and techniques that I use, I have a number of YouTube videos that are just sit here on for free on the tutorials page. So, feel free to pop in there and check out those videos and that information if it's of help. So this is supposed to be a relatively short video, so let's get on to the charts and talk about what's going on. Um, we all know the higher time frame story. We were over 1,000. We came back down into the daily OTE zone here. We bottomed through the spring at about 340. Put in nice inverted head and shoulders, which set up, in my opinion, basically the trade of the year so far. It was a nice, clean, long trade that yielded about a 40% return on investment. And as it stands right now, I'm just a little bit concerned that we might be having to form a massive head and shoulders pattern here and an inverted one. And again, making reference to the website in the daily blog, the Crypto Daily, I did a study a day or two ago on 2013's inverted head and shoulders and how it compares to 2014's. Long and short of all that is this OTE zone would line up nicely with that thesis. So it'd be interesting to see whether we actually have to trade down into this 400 area again. If we look at the daily price action up close, we can see, first and foremost, when we rallied up to the 38.2 and the 50% of the year-to-date range, so not a big surprise we failed there. Off a previous peak, if we drew a nice trend line, we can basically define the top of our range. And of late, I've been pointing out that we've basically been range bound between these 2 green bars. The failure yesterday, I pointed out on the Twitter feed. Lots of heads up about price failing. I did the hourly chart fail, and then as the price actually did break, I was tweeting away about that. Long and short of it here is we actually did set up a nice bearish bot formation trade. On the 4 hours, I have been talking about this level as being really important here going forward. It was the OTE sweet spot, it was a big uptrend line, and it was the culmination of a bear ABCD. And so that's basically what this latest write-up on TradingView was all about, is talking about the bearish bot trade, the actual trade levels, and how you play this bear ABCD. So it's interesting, after I'd done this and we talked about some levels failing, I wake up this morning and I'll press play and boom, market just cranked right down to the target. I mean, absolutely remarkable how that happened. Long and short of it here is that trade's basically done now. The bot level, target profit levels, they've all been hit. And I had posted, somebody had asked me this morning what I was thinking, and basically I had just said that at this point you should have been taking profits. At the very worst, you have a little bit of that short position left on, and your stop is at break even. And that's just in the scenario that this daily chart has to continue cranking down further. The fail of this trading range here is bearish. The fail of this trend line is bearish. MACD, you know, the bear momentum divergence that's been working for quite some time is still in place, so that's bearish. You know, Williams percentage R, you know, our Willie is not stupid in either condition, and we've rolled over and confirmed below the 50 line. So while that's not a trade setup, it's bearish. If we look at OBV, I suppose we can take some solace in the fact that this 4-hour candle is lower than these candle highs, so that may imply that the selling is running out, but you know, certainly we don't have any reason to get too bullish at the moment. You know, if you happen to have OTE sweet spots in your trading plan, I can justify the idea of buying this level, risking against these lows with your expectation of a test of these highs. That's a gutsy trade, considering that we don't really have, you know, if we look at the hourlies, we don't really have any bottoming action either. We don't have a divergence here in momentum. Willie's not stupid. And the volume, you know, okay, finally we have a lower down bar volume, but that's certainly not enough of a case for me to get too bullish at the moment. So I think that if you did take this OTE sweet spot trade, you know, the next bar's bounce would have yielded some half decent well, I suppose we'd have to look at just, well, the hourly, so that would be into here. You know, this next bar's bounce into here would represent a bit of a profit opportunity. That would be basically about 15 bucks off of that OTE level. And I suppose you could have sold some and then have your stop at break even on the remaining. But that's a fairly advanced strategy for a guy like me who wants to just keep it nice and simple. I like these sort of longer period setups to develop, and basically my attitude at this point is this trade's now done, and now we're going to have to wait for the next consolidation, maybe some price action that looks like this or this, to see where we go from here. All right, so that's today's short summary for YouTube. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy my levels, my setups, my areas of interest. If you want to see a longer version of this video, you know, feel free to pop on over to the Crypto Live Room, and basically where all these shows and such are just sitting here for members. And we'll leave it at that. So have yourselves a great day. All the best. Good luck trading, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.